Hello and welcome to Carp Fishing 101. I'd like to say a massive hello and welcome to all my new followers on Facebook and all my new subscribers on YouTube. I've been asked of a few people if I could run through a demonstration to how I set up the bubble float rig. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So the bubble float rig is very simple and you only need a couple of items to build the rig. So the bubble float, some floater hook link. I use the Fox Zig and floater hook link, £15. I like to use the Corda Crankbee barbless hook, size 6. That's my preferred choice of hook for the bubble float. Also we will need a ring swivel, a bait stop, and my preferred choice of bait is 11mm trout pellets. They're floating pellets and they're expandable as well, so when they get wet they soak up the water and they expand a little bit. So to tie the rig, firstly I take about 15 centimetres. And then just tie a little loop. And then with some baiting tools, just to help tighten it up. Trim off a little bit of the excess. Feed this through one side of the bubble float and then put the line through the loop that you've created there, and then just pull till it's tight. And then from here again, just create another loop on the other side. Okay, so once that's done, just going to feed this through the larger ring on the ring swivel, and then just put it through the large ring, pull it up and then over the top of the swivel itself, and then just pull it down, and then that's connected like so. So then from here we're going to get the hook attached. So it all depends roughly on the length of the hook link that you want to use, but I like to use roughly about 30 centimetres, so we're going to cut that off. It's always good to cut a little bit extra as well. So that's roughly about 30 centimetres, give or take. So I'm just going to create a loop for our hair. So once you've created a little loop for your hair, we can add the hook now. It's just going to be tied knotless knot style. And then going to turn it over 8 times. And then with the end of the line, just going to put it back through the top of the eye. It's always important that you go in through the back of the eye and through in through the front of the eye and then out through the back of the eye. And then once that's through, just going to tighten it up. And then at the top here, just creating another loop. And then putting it through twice just for a little bit of extra strength. And then once you have your loop, it's just the same as what we've done with the swivel. It's just putting that loop through the other side of the bubble float. If you struggle to get the loop through the bubble float, you can always get a bit of extra line, feed it through the loop, fold it over, and then feed it through the bubble float, and then that will help you get the loop through if you're struggling. So then just put that through like that, pull it tight, and there we have it. So ring swivel connected to one side of the bubble float, basically just with loops, and then the hook, size 6 barbless, crank B corder with a little hair on the end of it, knotless knot wrapped 8 times, and then just connected to the other side of the bubble float with a loop that's then feeded through this side and pulled tight. It's a good idea just to pull this a couple of times and then just fold it, straighten it out a little bit, keep it tight. But there we go. So then I just like attach the floater through this hair, tie it up, and then we're ready to fish. I just tie this straight to a main line. And my main line I use Nash bullet. It's the brown colour. That's £20 break and strain, but I mean, as long as you've got this floating line on the end, it doesn't really matter, because this will keep the hook and the bait above the water, on top of the water. There we have it. That's ready to attach to your main line. But that's the bubble float rig. It's quite easy to tie, and once you do it a couple of times, it becomes second nature. But I hope this video has helped you out, and I hope that you have some success with the bubble float. There's a couple of advantages with this bubble float. The main advantages is that you can get it out at distance, and also it's got weight to it as well because the water inside of it, so it almost becomes a great perk when hooking the fish. There's no need to strike when the fish takes the bubble float, because of the way it's there, it actually helps with the hooking process. But there you go guys, if this video has helped, please let me know. If there's anything else that I can do to help you, any information that you want to know, then just leave a comment below, hit that like button and subscribe to let me know that you're enjoying the content, and I'll continue to make more. But until next time guys, thank you, take care, and tight lines.